right. I think we going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I believe I'm live. I believe I'm live. I believe I'm live. What's going on, you guys? This is EBcrypto, Family Cash Machine. Follow the money. Yes, we're going to follow the money, And I think if you follow the money, guess what? You're going to find a different story in history. You're going to find a different story when it comes to a lot of different things that were told on you in the media. You're going to find a whole different story when you follow the money. Hey, you guys, welcome to another video. I'm inviting you guys to a special meeting I'm having tonight. I will leave the link to the webinar underneath this video. I'm going to be doing these videos. I'm going to be doing these meetings every three or 4 days a week. And I'm going to be inviting you guys to some massive information, some information that is transformational, that can change the trajectory of your financial path. Yes. So today, I just want to briefly talk about how many Americans, and not just Americans, but people globally around the world, are really feeling the economic crunch that's happening in the world. And it's a reason why it's happening. Most of us don't quite understand why it's happening, but as a result, we're slimming down our lives. Every month, we're taking away something that's important to us, that we want, that we are used and accustomed to, so that we can afford the things that we have to afford. Many of us feel like we're on a financial treadmill, and the speed is getting faster and faster and faster, and we're working a job, we're working overtime, we're working 2 jobs, wife is working, we're working, moving, faster, but we're going nowhere. That's how a lot of us feel right now. We're doing the work, we're staying busy, we're doing things, but there's no progress in our life. We're just working to exist. We're not really living our life how we should. So guess what, you guys? There's a huge shift in the world. There's an economic shift. And I call it the global economic meltdown that's happening right now, because a lot of old ways that money were being made is dissolving. And now there's new ways to make money, and you need to learn these new ways. Guess what, you guys? There's a huge shift in economics right now. And I call it one of the greatest exchanges of wealth that has ever happened in the world. It's happening right now. Okay, if you guys remember when COVID happened, I don't like to use that word on my meetings. When that happened, we couldn't assemble. People couldn't go places and meet up, and they had to stay away, and we were locked. They had a house lockdowns. Zoom, what I'm using now, exploded. So for some of us who lost income, certain technological things earned and exploded on a whole nother level. So my point is, there's always somebody making money, and you need to be one of them. No matter what happens in the world, there's always someone making money somewhere, and you need to be one of them. Well, guess what? I'm invested now. I am invested in the people. I have been, for the last 7 years, investing in information. And I believe, and I know from my heart, that the greatest commodity in the world is not gold, not silver, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. No, diamonds, it's information. So I'm in a huge movement now of information, and I teamed up the Family Cash Machine with IX Global, and we're providing for you guys more courses now in different areas that we didn't expect. Okay, you guys know I teach cryptocurrency, but we also have cryptocurrencies at IX Global, but we also have trading courses. You have the opportunity to learn with one of the masters, Corey, who is in the top 1% in the world of traders. Woo! It doesn't get any better than that, my people. It doesn't get any better than that. When you can sit down and learn with one of the top traders in the world. And Corey has already told me some different philosophies in his trading than I've ever heard from any other trader. And I have so many friends that have learned trading And it's not just Forex he teach. He teach Forex, he teach binary options, he teach day trading, whatever you want to learn, he's there. He traded for the top millionaires in the world and made millionaires, a lot of millions, and got tired of making millionaires, more millions, and decided, I want to help people because this is an economy where you need to learn money. Money is one of the best subjects you can ever learn. Also, we also have debt, the decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology, which is cryptocurrencies that are backed by something. Wow, how about that? Different concept. There are people and individuals right now that are immersing themselves in technology. You don't have to be a techie guru to know that you need to have technology on your side to make the kind of money in this world that you deserve to live a good life and that you deserve to have more of your time to yourself. You have to understand you have to be on the right side of technology, okay? People are making millions of dollars out their living room on Instagram, on Facebook. People that go viral on Instagram with certain products that they sell or classes that they're going viral and they're making millions. So there's a whole different ways to approach making money. First of all, if you learn the skill set of trading, that's something no one can ever take from you. Corey told me most of those schools that are trading, they teaching all this stuff, data analysis, they teaching you this, they teaching you that, teaching all this information they're giving you, how to recharge. Most of these schools are not trading a dime. They're just taking your money. They're giving you all this information and boggling you down with so much information. But when it really comes down to trading, they're not trading. Corey is trading. Corey actually is in the market 2-3 days a week. Corey has courses where not only will you learn how to trade, you can sit in and watch him trade his money. And there's also an app that you can hit one button and be in the trade with him. Wow. How about you earn while you learn? How about you learn and earn at the same time? How about you perfect your skills while you're making money? That's a new concept. Knowledge is power. Learn the skill set of trading. The best knowledge, the most important knowledge you can have today is the knowledge of money. If you don't want to trade, there's no big deal. You don't have to learn that. But you can also buy master nodes, which is basically being a part of the confirmation and verification of transactions on the blockchain. You don't have to do it. The software does it. So when you own a node, it's called a node. You can Google master node to see what it is. It's a decentralized system. I looked at all these coins that are on the decentralized eco-friendly blockchain. All of their coins are real coins, cryptocurrencies in the definition of cryptography. They're on the Binance blockchain, okay? They're also on Dex Screener, where you can actually see the performance of these coins. And they're also, when you purchase a masternode, it's going to be in your personal wallet, connected to your wallet. You're hosting that node. Wow. And you're getting paid coins in your wallet because you're part of the verification and verification and validation of these transactions. So what happens is there's no centralized server. There is no one person for money to go to. So when you're a part of a network and there's fees being charged for transactions, those fees get paid to those that confirm and verify the fee, the transactions, which is your node. So this is why you're getting 13,000, 15,000 coins a month, because the system is paying your wallet or your node into your wallet. This is deep. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to know how it's working. I'm explaining to you how it's working because I don't want you to feel like just, oh, you're just getting paid for nothing. No, your node is getting paid for being a validator and a confirmer and a verifier of transactions on that blockchain. Wow. So basically, if there's hundreds of thousands of validators looking at transactions, nobody could beat anyone. No one can lose money. Nobody can lose a transaction. We all can see the transactions. We may not know the names of the individuals, which is the great thing about blockchain technology. You don't know the names, but you see the wallets. And you can validate, verify, and confirm transactions. Wow. No third party. You don't need banks. It's a network upon networks upon networks. So again, Not going to go too much in detail about technology. I've been studying this stuff for years, so I can really break it down for you. If you guys join me in this movement, you can make passive income over here. You can help others make passive income with the nodes, or you can learn a skill set of trading from the top 1% guy in the world. Woo. And then you can get money whenever you want to get money. You can dip in and out of the market 45 minutes a day, make $1,000 a day, $500 a day. This is life-changing income for some people. Even if you only traded 3 days a week and you made $500, 3 days a week. How many people making $1,500 a week and got all their time to themselves? Well, you'll have to study charts. You'll probably have to make sure you know what you're doing, because Corey's going to make sure you understand what you're doing. Also, what I like about Driven, and I like that name. That's the trading part of IX Global, is called Driven. And me, like I said, I'm not too invested in companies. I'm invested in knowledge. I'm invested in information. That's what I will invest my efforts and my time in, is the information that this particular movement I'm in now has access to. They even help you set up e-commerce stores. They got knowledge on that too. I'm into information and knowledge. I want to be in a position not just to make money. I've been making money in crypto, of course, but I have helped over 500 people to learn crypto, and probably a couple dozen made a lot of money with me. So I'm more into impacting lives. I'm not just the guy that just want to make money. I want to help to impact lives. And this time that we see is a global economic meltdown happening right in front of your eyes. And I know why. The reason why is because there's never been a time in the world when all the fiat currencies in the world are depleting simultaneously, losing value every day. And the Federal Reserve, which is a central bank, and other central banks around the world are raising interest rates, raising interest rates, raising interest rates, printing money, devaluing the dollars by excessive amounts being dispersed and going up on interest rates, making it harder and harder and harder for you to survive. But I'm going to tell you something. If you get on the right side of technology, as this great exchange of wealth is happening, if you do nothing, you're going to be falling further and further down the economic ladder. But if you do something and become active and get the information that you need to perpetuate yourself to another class of income, different ball game. Now you're on the right side of the exchange of this global economic meltdown, but also at the same time, one of the greatest exchanges of wealth is happening right now. The rich are getting richer. Those that know and come into knowledge of certain things of how to do online marketing or how to do e-commerce, or people who learn how to brand themselves on Facebook or brand themselves on Instagram. These type of people are making a killing right now. They're not hurting. So you need to learn a skill set or harness the energy and power of blockchain technology in your phone, owning nodes, owning the validating and confirmations of transactions, billions of transactions. You're a part of verifying. You don't do anything, your node does it, and you're getting paid passive income for that. You're utilizing technology to your advantage, and the knowledge that you have of how you can make passive income by owning coins. And as the coins are growing in your wallet, all these coins are real cryptocurrencies. They're not a real coin, but no crypto is. It's more data. It's blocks of information. And if you think information doesn't have any value, you're sadly mistaken, because your information is being sold every day on the internet. Facebook sells your information, billions and trillions of dollars. Google sells your information. Bing sells your information. Information and data is very valuable. That's what this whole microchip thing is about. The semiconductors. This is what the whole Taiwan thing is about. It's not about China taking over Taiwan, because America signed a one China rule. We're saying, okay, all the countries that are a part of China will remain China, which was Taiwan, Hong Kong. America signed that agreement. But now, oh no, we don't want you to have Taiwan, because That's the major spot with semiconductors. The biggest semiconductor, over 75 to 80% of the semiconductors in the world are made in Taiwan. Wow. And I think this company is called TMC. And this particular company makes so many of the best high-grade semiconductors. That's what it's all about. And that's why my channel is called Family Cash Machine, Follow the Money. And we have now joined forces with the movement of IX Global to provide more courses and more knowledge and more information, more data, more access to changing and transforming the mindsets of people to be able to not only navigate in this new economy, but to thrive in it, to win, and to change their economic status forever. That's what I'm about. That's what this whole movement is about. Because to do nothing, again, you're in a war, an economic war. And whether you do something or not doesn't negate the fact that you're in this war and you're being affected by the economy, whether you do something or not. So get active, take massive action, do something that could change the trajectory of where your life could be. Take charge of your own financial destiny. Become more self-reliant and become a person that can actually control their income or enhance their income or scale their income up. Wow, that's what it's about. And that's really what this movement is about. Again, there's some powerful courses here. Corey actually not just teach you, he gets you prepared because there are companies out there, many of them, once you learn the skill set, they will give you 100,000, 500,000, 600,000 to trade. And you keep 80% of everything you earn. All you have to do is show them that you know the skill set. And Corey gets you prepared to pass these tests. I mean, this is powerful. There's so many companies out there that will give you money to trade. They want 20%. You keep 80%. As long as you show them, you know you have the skill set and you know what you're doing. So money's not a factor. Learn the skill set. Learn the skill set. And then as you give them returns for a while, they'll give you 90% and they take 10%. They just want to keep you making money. That's better than a loan. And it's not based on your credit. It's only based on your skill set. So there's a lot of opportunity here, but you got to engage. You have to take on the challenge of either becoming a trader or saying, you know what? I don't want to trade. I'm going to buy some nodes over here and I'm going to make passive income in the cryptocurrency world because I own one of the validators and confirmers and confirmations and transactions. I own that on this network and it's paying my node for that. And your node is directly connected to your phone and your phone is directly connected to your wallet. And your wallet has 12 words, key phrases that are called your private keys that nobody knows but you, and you store them somewhere. And your wallet is also connected to Pancake Swap. And I can show you guys 3 or 4 other ways to liquidate them coins anytime you want. They're very liquid. It's not a problem. So don't think, oh, I just got coins in my wallet. It means nothing. No, there's a US dollar value to those coins. And as you accumulate them coins, that $900, that $800 a month or whatever you're getting paid per node is liquidated. It could be liquidated very fast within minutes. I'll show you how to do it. That's not a point. That's not a problem at all. There's so many ways to liquidate cryptocurrency, or you can just hold on to them until you need money, or you can liquidate 1,000 at a time, 2,000, however you want to do it. It's passive income. Now, I do want to say this: decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain debt. First project made over 100,000%. So imagine spending $2,000 on a node on black gold. It was called Black Gold, was their first project. Mainly was oil. And 100,000% times each dollar times 2,000. Oh my God, that's life-changing income. And every cryptocurrency on that side of the coin, if you want to do cryptocurrency, you know, I'm a crypto guy. I would advise for you not to jump in crypto and just do some crypto that you don't know what it does. you have no idea the functionality. You don't know how to rewrite papers. You don't know how to really, you don't know the technology. You know, there's a lot of scam coins out there. There's a lot of coins that just hype. They get some value because enough celebrities hype it up. But then when the value drops, they don't show you how many thousands of people lose their money. You don't see that side. You might see 3 or 4 or 10, 15 people that made a bunch of money. They bought it at the low. A couple of celebrities got in, pumped it up with hype. And anything that becomes popular and people buy will create value. So as it creates value, and then when the celebrities decide, oh, we don't want this coin no more, or they dump all their coins, the price crashes. That's the part you don't see. I don't want you getting caught up in that. Get a cryptocurrency that is backed by gold, solid. Backed by oil, solid. Backed by real estate, solid. Get a crypto that's backed by something. If you don't know the game, don't come in this lane. Come in this with some sense, some common sense. Okay, look, I'm going to get a crypto that's backed by something. Aluminum, marijuana. They even have marijuana fields. They got huge facilities of marijuana. They got a coin called Crow. And the coin is not just backed by marijuana, it's backed by soy as well. Huge soy fields in Ghana. So I'm going to do this presentation tonight, introducing you guys more detail. Debt, the company Debt did over $2 billion last year. This is not the small guy. These are big time guys. This is not, you're not with the little league, okay? You're coming into the major leagues here, okay? Corey has over 100,000 traders globally. He's in the top 1% in the world of traders, 1%. This is major. If you want to be a master at something, find a master, learn from the master to become yourself masterful. If you want to be good at anything, you have to find the best people in that and study with them. Because like I said, Corey told me that a lot of these schools is giving out all this information, bombarding people with too much data. But at the end of the day, how do I get in today and make some money? That's what Corey's about. How do I make some money today? How much money can I make today? Period. All the knowledge in the world is great, but if you can't utilize it, it means nothing. But when you know how to get in, get some money, and get out, get in, get some money and get out, that's what it's about. And you continue to study and the data and all that, but it's all about entry. It's all about getting in, getting out, when to get in, when to get out. It's all about what they call risk management. And Corey told me something that I've never heard a trader say, and I've studied trading. I traded on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange commodities years ago, but I haven't been trading in a while. But I'm going to get back in the game because this skill set, as I start mastering it, I can always dip in and get 500, dip in and get 1,000, dip in and get 2,000. I mean, you can always dip in. Within an hour, you're done for the day. And as your purse gets bigger and your trading gets bigger, your daily income gets bigger. So again, it's not about trading every day based on what Corey told me. It's about timing the market. And if you only jump in 3 or 4 times a week, but you're making $5,000, $6,000 every time you jump in, who's doing that? Even if you only make $500 a day, 3 times a week, passively. Well, not really passive because you're trading, but there are fortunes being made every day trading. And there are fortunes being lost. So you have to come under the right teacher, the right knowledge, the right person who winning. For one, I think Corey told me he made like 40-something million in the last 4 years. He's drove every expensive car you want to name. So that's the guy I want to learn from, okay? He was telling me about how he has become a master at risk management. And his teacher told him, if you find somebody who has mastered risk management, I'll show you a billionaire. Then he showed him a guy who traded at 34%, meaning 66% or 76%. What is that? 66% he's losing. And the guy's a billionaire. Do you know why? Because he makes trades that's like 7-to-1, 11-to-1. So let's say today I go make a trade. I got $500. Okay. And I'm only willing to trade $100. That's how we're taught. You don't risk your whole pot. You know, you only maybe, you know, you trade a percentage of your pot. And I make a trade that's 11-1. And I actually gained today 11-1. Okay. So I got $1,100 now that I've earned in that one trade. And then the next day I go trade another $100 and I lose $100. Then the next day I lose another $100. I only lost $200. But then the next day I hit $700. You see how he's training you? It's risk management. It's managing your risk. You have to master that, but you also have to learn the data. So Corey said he's at a 40%. He's at a 40%, but he's in the top 1% traders in the world. So that's telling you that it's not about winning every day. It's about maximizing your wins and minimizing your loss. That's how he's training us. And I've never heard anybody really explain it like that. Okay. So you want to get this information because, again, the greatest knowledge in the world you can gain is the knowledge of money. So in order to trade, you have to understand the financial markets. Okay. And it's not hard. It's not as hard as, you know, when you go and listen to Jerome Powell or somebody, these people have degrees in Boerism. They're trained to make you uninterested in money. Okay. I've learned their language. I studied their language so I can come back to the people and break it down to a layman's level, because most of the high financial terminology they use, it don't mean nothing. It means something, but I'm saying it can be very easily broken down, but they have mastered the illusion of making people feel like they can't learn money. You can learn money. Money is very, very retainable to understand, okay? It's not hard at all. But again, if you don't have any interest in trading, get a cryptocurrency that has a mineral or something backing it. They got oil. They got a cryptocurrency that has natural gas backing it. They have all their cryptocurrencies connected to something. They just got one called Explorer that's connected to satellites that shows the miners exactly where to go. Oh my God, it's some phenomenal things going. Again, like I said, times are changing. You got to get on the side of technology or get you a skill set or dwindle away into financial bliss. Okay? Abyss. So let me say this. If you do nothing right now, your condition is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. The financial environment is changing around the world. So does you need to change. You need to also change. You need to change your mindset, your concept, your philosophies about money. You need to understand money, or you need to harness the power of technology to catapult you to the financial, you know, realms that you want to be in. Just imagine the first people that invested in Google. Imagine. I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't there mentally. If I would have heard of Google when they first started, I would go, what the hell is a Google? Google? Is that baby language? What's Google? I wasn't there to understand what they were doing. But if somebody would explain to me, this is going to be the search engine of the internet, and anything that you want to search and define is going to connect you with that information, I'd have been like, wow, sign me up. But again, $200 back then in Google would have probably made you multimillionaire. So again, people who understand what's going on, you don't have to be a technological guru for somebody to say, hey, this is going to be like the major encyclopedia dictionary of the internet. That's that simple. That's that simple. But the techie people probably had their own language that they explained it in, and X's and O's, and you would have been like, oh, I don't get it. So again, it's all about understanding what's going on, understanding that you must equip yourself with the knowledge and information of this day and age, so you won't be caught up in the caught up syndrome of this global economic meltdown that we're in right now, and also a huge exchange of wealth. Rich are getting richer, and the middle class is getting poorer, and the poor is getting poorer. It's a huge divide right now, and it's getting larger because the people that find themselves on that side of financial prosperity are understanding what's happening and position themselves. That's all it is. So with this, it's all about knowledge. It's all about information and those that don't have information. So to plug in to a movement like this, just giving you information on e-commerce or trading or nodes and cryptocurrencies that's backed by something. All of this is the future. You can join the future or get rolled over by it. It's up to you. It's not going to stop because you decide you don't want to hear it. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue to move forward. And I would rather be on the side of technology or to end up on the wrong side of history and to become what I call a financial dinosaur, which is financially extinct. Imagine explaining that to your loved one, your wife or your husband. Hey, baby, I'm financial extinct right now. Imagine that. So you can become financially extinct today if you're not understanding what's happening and lining yourself up with the information that can make you into a financial giant. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out again. Come to the webinar tonight. We have a meeting tonight. I'm gonna be doing these meetings a lot, but I need you guys to come and hear this. You need to come hear this because I'm lining myself up and it's coming. I'm so excited about the promise of the future and my financial destiny because I'm lining myself up with all the right technological things that can catapult my behind into a whole different economic stratosphere. But at the same time, I'm concerned about the masses of the people, and I'm doing everything I can to align them also with something financially or information-wise, raising the consciousness to where they can actually be affected by this huge shift of economic, and I call it the global economic shift. It's like a global economic exchange is huger than anything I've ever seen right now. This global economic exchange is bigger than anything that's ever happened in history because there's never been a time when all the fiat currencies, every last one of them, are declining. All of your central banks are increasing the amount of fiat currency by printing more money. All of your central banks around the world are going up on interest rates, making the value of each dollar even less. But those that understand technology or those that are getting skill sets, those are the individuals that are really making a lot of money right now. Give you an example. If you learn the skill set of how to blow yourself up and brand yourself on Instagram, that can be invaluable if you know how to monetize that. I see kids with 1 million, 2 million followers. They do little dance steps and that's it. They got 2 million followers. Do you know how powerful that is to have 2 million followers? If you learn how to monetize that, let's just say you had 2 million people all giving you $5 a month. Do the math. Do the freaking math. You got 2 million people giving you 50 cents a month. That's nothing for most people. Do the math. That's $1 million a month all day. So most of these kids branding themselves don't really understand how to monetize, but there are skillful individuals that I've met with 30,000, 40,000 subscribers on Discord, giving them $15 a month for information like this, data, signals, or whatever. So this information, once you become a member, is free, okay? Once you become a member of this, that you'll see if you come on a webinar tonight, I'll show you what you have to do to get this information. And it's nowhere near what it would cost you. Believe me, it's not nowhere near what it would cost you. But it's not about the cost. It's about what you're getting out of it. When Corey trades, you can watch him trade every day. You can join in on one of his trades if you want to. Just remember, he's in the 1%. So let me get this right. You mean I can earn while I'm learning? Oh, yes, that's what I'm saying. And the same thing with the master node. You can buy crypto. You can buy a master node in this particular movement, attach it to your phone, and get coins every day in your wallet. You may not understand what's happening, but you're getting paid every day. But slowly you can learn more about blockchain technology, decentralization as you go, but you're earning while you're learning. Oh my goodness, I like that concept. I like learning new things, but But when you're in college, you're not making any money. You're just spending money. You're going into debt and you're not making nothing. And then by the time you get your degree, you're in debt. You got to pay that back. So this is a whole different paradigm shift. You can earn and learn on both sides of this thing here. And imagine that you get good trading and you made money while you were learning with Corey. And then all of a sudden you get 500,000-600,000. You go ahead and apply with one of these companies, get that money. You pass their little test. Now you're getting funded full 500,000 to trade, to do what you've been doing and practicing and learning and making money at already. Wow. That's powerful. So again, Einstein said something that made me think. He said insanity, his definition was doing the same thing every day, but you're expecting something different to happen. That was insane to him. So if you're expecting something different in your life, if you're expecting a different change, a different economic swing, as economics are changing, getting worse for you, if you're doing the same thing every day, nothing's going to change. But if you make a decision and take massive action right now to say, you know what, I don't learn trading, but I want to get one of the master nodes so I can make passive income every day. If you say, you know what, I want to learn about money, whatever you want to do here, or you want to learn about e-commerce, they have the knowledge, they have the courses to plug you in and the professionals that's doing it. I'm like, oh my God, this right in line to what I've been about for the last 7 years, which is giving people data, information, powerful information that can impact their lives and change their economic status and help them to be in a position where they can be the first ones in their family to create generational wealth. That's what it's all about, you guys. And don't sit back and just wait, because there's a war going on against the people, against money, against paper money, against your economics. There's a war right now being waged against your transactions and ability to transact. And if you do nothing, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, because they're now trying to come out with the CBDC coin. That's a whole nother conversation. So I'm inviting you guys. I'm going to continue to invite you guys to this information that can transform your financial destiny. So with that, and sign out, you guys have a great one. Peace.